Hey guys, welcome back to another video! So in today's video, we're going to be doing this tier list, which is my rankings of all the years by far. Since 2025 is coming to a close, as you can see down here, 12/31/2025, but it's 2:33 p.m. in my area right now, I figured this would be a good thing to do to end off the year. So let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, so here we have all these years down here. Obviously, I was not born in 1950. Do I look like a grandma to you? I don't think so. But we're not gonna rank 1950 all the way up to 2003 because I didn't exist at that time. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're gonna start off with 2004, which was the year I was born. Okay, so 2004. I don't remember that year. You know, let's put another row down below. Come on. Come on. Come on, you lazy ass computer. Come on. What? It gave me at 5 times? Man, it's the same energy as clicking Chrome once and then clicking a million times and it duplicates the tab so many freaking times. Like, that's the same energy. Okay, we just need one of these, so I think I'm gonna change the color to pink just to make it more visually pleasing. I am using this site like a clueless grandma, mind you. I'm gonna name this Don't Remember. Okay, 2004 is gonna go right here. And the same goes for 2005, 2006, and 2007. Alright, 2008. I think that's when I have the earliest memories of my life. Because that's when I started preschool. And so... But it wasn't a good year, per se. I mean... My preschool teachers were pretty hard on me back then, and I was just not the sharpest tool in the shed. So I'm gonna put that at D. Okay, next up is 2009. How did that go? I just remember being in elementary school at the time. I don't remember too much about that year, so... But it was still kind of better than 2008, so I'm putting it in C. Okay, so for 2010... To be honest, I really don't remember that much about it. However, I do have some faint memories about it here and there. So I'm gonna put that in C. And 2011, I'm putting that up at B. I guess that was the year when I had my SpongeBob SquarePants obsession. And I was playing all those cool online games. Those really made my year. That's just the highlight of it. I don't remember that much about it, so yeah. For 2012, I'm putting that up in A. Because that was the year when I used to watch a lot of Minecraft parodies. You know, how do I craft this again? Screw the nether. Don't mind at night. However, I didn't see that many Minecraft parodies, so... And I also used to watch some channels like Fred Figglehorn and Pink Panther and Animaniacs. Those were good shows. I used to like have those shows running on the TV for hours on end. Like whenever I came home from school, I would go to YouTube and just run those channels for a long time. Sometimes I would see the same episode over and over again, but I didn't care. It was just the vibe that I enjoyed, you know? And I guess 2012 was also when I was having a Justin Bieber obsession. Like, oh my god, I was a believer. My aunt actually helped me get some Justin Bieber songs on my old iPod. I don't think they have them anymore. But those were good times, really. Okay, did this open up? Hmm. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, guys. So, let's get back to it. 2013. I'm putting that... Oh, I don't know what happened here, guys. It's technical difficulties. I'm using this like a clueless grandma. Okay, 2013. It's going up on S. Come on, let's go. My computer's not being cooperative today, guys. God, excuse me. I'm not this technologically inept. So why do I put 2013 up on top? Well, I remember back in 2013, I used to play on my iPod a lot. I would play things like Angry Birds and Mega Run. I'm not sure if you heard of that. And there's this also very relaxing game called Duckers. Those are some good games. I also play a lot of Fruit Ninja. Back when it used to be good. Oh, and Plants vs. Zombies. That was a good one too. I had a phase about that back then. And I also watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb. I'm not sure if I've said this already. I can't remember. So 2013 was very like good vibes. And that was also around the time when I started my YouTube career. Fun fact, I didn't actually join YouTube back in late 2013. I think I did that in 2012-ish. But late 2013 was when I really started to take it seriously. Okay, for 2014, I'm putting that up at B. That was during my early days of YouTube, when I joined GoAnimate, and I had a pretty nice time about it. It was pretty good. One of my little cousins was born, and that was good to see. So it was a pretty nice year. Kind of chill, I would say. For 2015, I'm putting that at F. If you knew me since I was Kirby Loopsy, you would know why. However, if you're one of those viewers that don't know me as Kirby Loopsy, well, I'll just explain this briefly. I was a kid who didn't know any better, and I was bullied relentlessly. I'll tell you that much. It was overall not a very good time for me. Because I just didn't know how to deal with some certain things. Because I was just a little kid at the time. And that's a year I do not wish to go back to. It was just a hellhole all around, you know? So for 2016, I'm putting that up at B. 2016 was kind of better than 2015. I was still bullied back then because I was still doing a lot of things that I wasn't proud of. However, I don't want to treat it that badly because I still had some good moments back then, like my vacation to Australia and starting middle school, even though that was kind of a bumpy road. But it was still a nice year despite its challenges. For 2017, I'm putting that at C. 2017 had the same vibe as 2016. But the thing is, during the final quarter of 2017, that's when one of my friends kind of cut ties with me and made me cry like buckets, and I was getting bullied relentlessly, just like how I did in 2015. However, 2017 did have its good moments, despite the heartbreak I went through in the final part of it. So, yeah, I don't want to treat it too badly. I don't want to call it a terrible year. It was just alright, I'll say. Okay, for 2018, I'm putting that up at C as well. 2018 was another very bad year of mine. I was still getting bullied, and I guess that was also the year when I had the Rin and Len phase, and I was obsessed with Rin and Len at the time. Len used to be my favorite Vocaloid, but now Miku took over. Here's a fun fact, I actually used to ship myself with Len, because back then I was also 14 years old and he was 14. But in retrospect, it's kind of weird looking back at it, because people say he's 14 and I'm an adult now, so it's kind of weird if I'm gonna continue shipping myself with him, because that would be super, super weird, and we don't want that. But 2018 was also when I went to my first Miku Expo. That was a highlight of my year. Even though I was bullied really badly back then, I still had some good moments. Like, I had some friends that supported me throughout it. I had a good family. And I was just struggling a lot in school because of the bullying. But I'm just glad it's all over now. For 2019, I'm gonna put this up at A. Well, despite the fact that I joined Amino, which fun fact has been shut down recently, and thank goodness for that. Even though I didn't have a very good time at Amino, I still had some good moments back then, you know? It was a pretty chill year despite the challenges I faced, and I had a good school year as well. My teachers were very good. Overall, just a very good time, you know? Yeah. For 2020, this is gonna be a pretty unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna put this up at S. So why did I put this up at S, despite everybody knows that we went through the coronavirus? Well, it's mainly because I learned a lot that year. Despite the challenges we went through, despite having to wear masks out in public, despite being stuck at home a lot, it kind of made me realize that I took all of the things that I have for granted. Like, so many people out there were probably getting sicker than I got because I got COVID twice. And just made me realize just how fortunate I am to have a family and to have a safe place to live, and I have all the basic necessities I need for survival. So 2020 was kind of fun despite the pandemic. It just made me realize how lucky I am. Okay, for 2021, I'm putting that at D. I call 2021 one of my dark years. You wanna know why? Because I was groomed by my ex. My best friend started to distance herself from me, and that was the beginning of the end of our friendship. And I was really struggling a lot around Discord and Instagram, trying to fit in with people. Like, I was joining roleplay communities, and I wanted to play my Miku, but people were not very nice to me about it. They called my obsession with Miku very weird and unhealthy. And understandably, they were pretty uncomfortable with how much I talk about Miku, but I just loved her so much and I just wanted a place to play her. Because I just love her so much, you know? But I just kind of wish that people treated me better back then because, well, I guess during that year I was obsessing over Miku so much that it got to the point where I would fantasize about her being hurt physically and mentally just for some sick pleasure of mine. I don't even know why I did that. I mean, I still find some comfort in seeing her sad and everything. However, I'm trying to keep that to a minimum just for the sake of people. So yeah. And for 2022, that's gonna be an S. 2022 was when I started my college career, and overall just had a good time. because I had a vacation to Pennsylvania, and I just, you know, I don't remember that much that went on, but it was a good year to face some challenges that I powered through. And I come to the realization that college is better than high school. No more waking up at 6 a.m. Like, high school was a drag for me, you guys. Like, I don't know why they expected you to come to your classes within 5 minutes. Like, literally, when my class is all the way up at the upper floor, I have to walk all the way up the stairs and go there. Like, you expect me to do all that in 5 minutes? And because of that, I literally did not drink water all day, just so I didn't have to use the bathroom between classes. Yeah, I always went to classes with terrible headaches. Never doing that again. But I digress. 2022 was a good year. Probably one of my best years yet. And for 2023, I'm putting that up at B. 2023 was the year when I lost my best friend. She didn't die, she just cut ties with me. And that really messed with me for a while. However, that was also the year when I started to put myself out more, trying to learn that if I want to have friends, then I have to get out there. I shouldn't just wait for people to come to me. And that kind of worked out, even though it didn't always work out in the end. For 2024, I'm putting that at A. Honestly, I don't remember that much about 2024. I just know it was a good year. It was pretty chill. Nothing too significant happened. Hold on, maybe it did. I went to Miku Expo again that year. Wait, did I go to Miku Expo that year? Miku Expo 2020. Oh yeah, I did go to Miku Expo 2024. I don't know why I thought I went there to 2023 for some reason. Yeah, because 2023, that's when Miku Expo 2024 was announced. Yeah. It was an awesome year, I'll say. Not much I can say about that. And last but not least, 2025. That is going at F. You know why? Well, earlier this year, my parents got divorced. My dad turned out to be a cheat and a liar. He broke our family, and I had to watch my mom fall apart. It was just a huge mess, and over time, I learned that my dad's a toxic piece of shit, so I cut ties with him. Despite so many challenges to do that, and now I'm officially fatherless. It really, like, messed with me for a while. Like, I had to. Like, I once loved that man, you know? I loved him. He was a good dad to me, and for him to show his true colors like that, I don't know. I don't even miss him anymore. I used to care about him so much, but now I just don't have any feelings for him anymore. And also this year, I lost some major friendships. Like, learning, like, not in the way that they rightfully cut ties, but I learned that they were not true friends to me. So, however, I'm just glad that my mom is powering through this huge change, and we're we're trying our best to get by. It's tough, but I have faith in my family. Overall, 2025 was a dumpster fire of a year for me, and I would not wish this on anybody else. So, yeah, those are all my rankings of the years by far. If you want to do this tier list yourselves, I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can do it. So, yeah. Happy New Year, folks! I'll see you soon.